Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome to another live stream on the channel. In this one, it's probably the biggest game of the World Cup so far. It's Brazil versus Morocco. What an incredible tie we have in store for us this evening. And going into tomorrow morning, of course, this one is a highly anticipated fixture between two sides who I think can go very far in this year's tournament. Thank you everyone for joining the stream. Hopefully you all go on to enjoy as always. And let me know your score predictions as well. I do think we see goals in this one. And I'm going to go for a 3-2 Brazil win as my score prediction. As always, if you go on to enjoy the stream, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always as well. And we've just seen the first of the games today, being Qatar getting a late equaliser and getting a point, their first ever at the World Cup against Switzerland. Switzerland battered them, but just couldn't finish their dinner, which is crazy. But yes, incredible. We will also be live, not for the Australia game at 5 AM, but we will be live for the game at 2 AM, Scotland versus Haiti. Cannot wait for that one. Welcome in everyone who is in the chat. We've got Jembo, who's gone for a 3-1 Brazil win this evening. And my prediction is very similar, 3-2, so we're both along the same lines there, aren't we? I've also got Josh in here. Great to have you in here, mate. Thank you very much for joining. I'm just going to make sure the audio and everything's correct as always. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Up here for the first half probably, then go at second half to bed. Yeah, no worries, mate. That is completely fair. I understand you've got school and everything. I don't even know what day it is actually. What day is it today? What day is it today? Saturday today. Wow. Well, they've saved a good day for a Saturday, that's for sure. See, I'm so lost with the days. But yes, Josh has also said 2-0 Brazil. Everyone's back in Brazil then. Game at 5 AM, I'm going to watch that. Yeah, so we've got Qatar Switzerland was at 8. This one's at 11, Brazil Morocco. 2 AM is Haiti versus Scotland. 5 AM Australia Turkey. That is the lineup for today. I put the music on. I quickly went downstairs to get a cup of tea because my throat's still not great. It's a little bit better, I want to say, but I go through times where I just struggle to speak and my voice goes funny. So hot drinks seem to be helping a little bit. So that's why I went and grabbed one of them. Got a hot drink and a cold drink. Some sweets as well. Should power us through the stream and into the Scotland one as well. Josh says, wouldn't be surprised if Morocco score, but Brazil have a good defence. They do. And talking of the teams, they are walking out onto the pitch here in New York. What the stadium is behind me, as you can see. Just imagine being in this incredible arena of a stadium. I mean, I don't know how I found this picture online, but just look at this. Absolutely incredible place to have football being played. I think this picture overrates it maybe a little bit, I'm not sure, but it looks absolutely ridiculous, doesn't it? And both sides walking down from the corner flag down by the touchline. Usually in England you just walk straight onto the pitch, but not here. You've got to take the special route round ours because they've got to go through, of course, the FIFA branding and the flags on their way. So it does make sense, actually. I think Haiti will lose 5-2. That would be a crazy game. Well, USA yesterday, they scored a few, didn't they, against Paraguay. That was an early live stream as well. So Morocco then, we're familiar with some of the names, of course. We've got Bonu, Hakimi, Diop, Riyad, Mazraoui, Brahim Diaz, El Kanous as well. So they're the ones I know from Morocco. And from Brazil, well, I'm familiar with all of them, apart from the fullbacks really, Santos and Ibanez. But the rest of them we know pretty well, especially the likes of course, Vinicius and Rafinha, rivals in the La Liga, can't speak. Thiago at Brentford. Paqueta used to be at West Ham. Guimaraes, of course, at Newcastle. Casemiro just left Man United. Gabriel just won the Premier League with Arsenal. Marquinhos just won the Champions League with PSG. And Alisson has just won the Premier League last season, before with Liverpool as well. He's an incredible goalkeeper. So honestly, Brazil are absolutely stacked, and that's just their starting 11. No Neymar for them today, but of course I think he will feature during some point of the tournament for them on a more regular basis, that's for sure. The yellow and red looks mint together in the stands. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Looks really good. It does look good. Yeah, fair play. Brazil have done a good job. And both sides just doing their national duties, singing the national anthems as they prepare to go to war for their country, really. This is how much it means. Well, be sure to let me know in the chat how your day's gone. What you've been up to as well. For me, pretty standard day. I did, though, end up getting these World Cup Panini bucket sticker box. So if the game gets really boring, we'll have a look at that. We've got who have we got already? Declan Rice, Huang Hee-Chang of ex-Wolves player. How many players do they give you? They usually don't give you that many. I think it might just be 2 players in it. Oh, here we go. A few more. Alexis Vega, Marino, Nicholas Jackson, and Jean Jacuz. But in the shop earlier, they didn't have any stickers next to it, so I couldn't buy any, which was a shame. And I did watch Honeygun's video earlier, actually, as well, of him with the sticker book. So check that one out if you haven't already. With the pack opening of the stickers. Check that one out, guys. Josh, I agree, mate. Brazil, very talented, aren't they? Incredible side, especially when it comes to football. That's for sure. And Morocco now, their turn for the national anthem. And they all turn in a straight line to sing it. Right then, here we go. After this, it's time for kick-off. It's Brazil versus Morocco. 2 sides I think will do well in the competition. I think Brazil have an outside chance, really, of winning the competition. As for Morocco, I'm backing them to go quite far into the competition. And, of course, in this group, there's Haiti and Scotland. So there's not a third side that's really strong to really compete here. I don't think Scotland will trouble Brazil or Morocco at all. I do think Brazil and Morocco will be the top 2. And the winner of this one, I do think, wins the group. 82,500 seats here, by the way, in the New York Stadium. What is it called? The MetLife Stadium, isn't it? It's something like that. But wow, what an arena for football this is. Absolutely crazy. Just for the FIFA World Records, what did I just say? Just to let you know, the FIFA World Rankings of these 2 sides, Brazil are in 6th, Morocco are in 7th. So really, it is neck and neck between these 2 sides, and it should be a really close match, as we've all predicted. No worries, Honeygun, anytime, mate. Brazil at their best will be very hard to stop. They will be. They weren't that convincing during qualifying, were they? But of course they did qualify as expected, and very good side as well. No doubt about that. Yeah, I've still got a little bit of this flu, which is doing my absolute head in. I'm just so annoyed that as soon as the World Cup starts, I start to go ill. So apologies, but out of my control. And yeah, proper British move here. We gone for a cup of tea, as well, it's mainly to help me with my throat, to be honest, to stop it killing, but thought I'd put that out there as well. Right then, we're almost ready for kick-off in this one. For Brazil versus Morocco. The match officials are from Slovenia and Switzerland as well. Whereas in the VAR room, we got a combination of France, Germany and Croatia to see us through the off-field decisions for on-field. Does that even make any sense? They're not on-field decisions, but because they're off-field. Oh, I don't even know. It's too late for this. Although it's only 11 o'clock and we haven't even started the first of the 2 watch-alongs today. 4 games, 2 watch-alongs, and hopefully a load of goals. No nil-nils, please. Yeah, good amount of shade, as you say, mate. Yeah, it's fair. Well, I'm looking forward to see Vinny Jr. and Rafinha here. Looking forward to see how they play. But for Morocco, they always do well in competitions like this. Of course, who actually won AFCON then? I'm pretty sure it was... So, Senegal walked off the pitch, meaning Morocco won it, right? I don't think Morocco walked off the pitch, did they? So I'm pretty sure Morocco are actually the winners because Senegal walked off the pitch. Let me know if I've got that the wrong way round, because I cannot remember. But I'm pretty sure it is Morocco who are the current holders officially, although Senegal technically won the game. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I cannot remember. Of course, Hakimi with Morocco as well. Another Champions League winner with PSG. Faces teammate Marquinhos on the opposite side of the pitch for Brazil. Right, we are ready to get underway here. The countdown has begun, and Brazil-Morocco, one of the most anticipated showdowns of the World Cup. Well, it's underway now. Here we go. And it's going to be Morocco getting us underway, and straight away they just kick it out of play into the left-hand side of the pitch. And even faster throw-in by Brazil. They were anticipating them just going to hit it out of play. All games so far I've seen goals. Has made it a decent tournament so far. No, I'm enjoying the World Cup, to be fair, so far. Really good entertainment. I think Mexico versus South Africa wasn't the greatest game. And then we had South Korea, which I didn't watch. I haven't seen any of the goals still, actually. I just know the result. But that seemed quite interesting with, of course, Czechia going 1-0 up and then South Korea coming back to win it. And then yesterday we had Canada. Canada were pretty good. That was an entertaining game against Bosnia, end to end. And then we had, of course, the USA-Paraguay game. And that was really entertaining. USA really impressed, you know. I thought they caught a lot of people by surprise. And then today we had Qatar versus Switzerland. Switzerland battered them, but Qatar got the result in the end, and fair play. And then it's this game. I think I've named all the games so far. Might have missed one or two there. Morocco on the ball. In midfield. Out to the far side now. Driving forward. In their red and green combo. Out to the far side is Brahim Diaz. He can't get past the wall of yellow next to him. I think Morocco might get third in the group. I think they beat Haiti, draw to Scotland and lose to Brazil. Some points to Scotland, but with goal difference. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, it could play out like that. I think Brazil win all the games. I think Scotland beat Haiti, lose to both of these, and then obviously Morocco win to Haiti and Scotland and lose to Brazil today. But I think it's going to be the closest group out of them all, to be honest, in terms of all the sides. It's definitely is the group of death, if you had to pick one. But yeah, interesting group to be fair. Let's see how it unfolds. And straight away it's Morocco on the left hand side. El Canouse. Dancing feet, and he's caught there, and it's a free kick to Morocco. Ibanez, the Brazil right back, committing the foul. 24 fouling 23. Do let me know in the chat how your days have been. What have you been up to? And all that stuff, of course. So free kick from the left hand side for Morocco. Let's see if they can punish Brazil, one of the favourites for the tournament. In it goes, right footed from El Canouse. Drops at the back post after a little deflection. And they're going to be able to get it away with Igor Thiago doing his defensive contributions. Morocco still in possession now. Good start to this game as well in the opening stages. Let's turn the TV up a little bit. It still doesn't really feel like a proper World Cup yet. I don't know, it just hasn't got that buzz around it. I think it's because the games are so late and early morning. But still enjoying it, that's for sure. What was that? Brazil now in possession. On the right hand side it's Lucas Paqueta. Lost the ball, went in for a challenge, and he's lucky he missed him because he would have got booked then. And he went to Cotswold Aqua Park, which wasn't great. Far too busy. Really good afternoon. I went up the pub for a drink with my mate. I love that, mate. Love that. Sorry about the Aqua Park. I'd love to go to a water park, to be fair. That'd be so sick. But it's just, I don't think there is any in Wales, so I'm not sure. But I really want to go to like a proper one, like maybe abroad, like Spain or something like that. Loads of slides. I know there's a good one in Tenerife. Morocco, edge of the box shit. Brahim Diaz, shot blocked, still alive, away by Gabriel. Into the American sunshine. And it's been a good start here by Mohamed Ahabi side. Already you can see the high intensity of the game. 100% Josh. You know, Morocco, I didn't expect them to come out of the traps like this. They've really impressed in the opening 5 minutes here. And here's Mazraoui, skips the challenge into the box, pulls it back. Surely for Morocco it's somehow stayed out. And I think it was Gabriel who cleared the lines for Brazil. And on so many occasions he cleared it for Arsenal this season. Wow. Well, Mazraoui was the big surprise there. Skipping past the challenge. There's number 24 coming into it. And it missed Gabriel. It was whoever was behind him. El Canouse on the ball now. Long shot, blocked. Brazil trying to get it away. They just cannot get it away. And Morocco win it high up the pitch again. Here's Brahim Diaz. Playing it through on the right. Into the box. Shot wide past Alisson's goal. Well, Morocco have started this incredibly. There's no way they can keep this up for 90 minutes. It was Hakimi with the effort in the end. But he's pulled it far off Alisson's post. Ball up towards Igor Thiago. One back by Morocco. And finally one back again by Brazil this time, Paqueta. Into midfield, Bruno Guimaraes. Pull pass and one back now by Morocco. End-to-end stuff here in the USA. Well, this is going to be the type of game where it's going to be half time in the next second, and we're not going to want this the final whistle to go on this one, are we? Even if it does keep us up till 1 a.m. Ball on the far side now. Brazil, the first attack of the game and of their World Cup. Marquinhos. Guimaraes. Finds Ibanez. And back towards halfway with Gabriel. Ancelotti's side just building up slowly, trying to just put their stamp on the game after Morocco have had a lot of control in the opening stages with their wave after wave after wave of attack. Ibanez in midfield gets past the challenger now, breaking free with a long shot, and it's blocked by Morocco as they try and clear their lines. And on the left hand side they do well with El Canouse playing through the lines. Morocco, a sea of red come forward here. El Canouse, edge of the D, keeps it moving. Brahim Diaz, shot blocked. Body on the line here for Brazil. And in the end, free kick given the way of Brazil. Well, I tell you what, if there's anyone out there not watching this game, I'd urge you to tune in. This one could be an all-timer. Honestly, it's that good of a game so far. I would definitely recommend tuning in. And I think everyone who has done predictions straight away is thinking Morocco could go semi-final of this at least. Honestly, really impressive. Here's Marquinhos, back to Alisson. Up to the left-hand side defence. With Gabriel, now Marquinhos. Guimaraes, loose touch, and his pocket is pinched by El Canouse. Passes it along, edge of the deep. Morocco aren't hanging around here. But tackles flying in everywhere, and another free kick to Brazil at the back. Won by Casemiro. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But Brazil just look like they're can't get comfortable in this one. Yeah, 10 minutes hasn't felt like 10 minutes, has it? It's gone really quick. Yeah, they are very sloppy, aren't they? No. Once again, there. With Bruno Guimaraes. And now Morocco. Their high press is working an absolute treat here. Onto the left-hand side. Mazraoui. Getting involved in the build-up. Out to the right-hand side defence. It's Diop. Now Hakimi. Into midfield. Always looking to go forward, Morocco, which is what we really like to see about them. Welcome in, Lurkon. How you doing, mate? Thiago in this Brazil squad's actually making me laugh. I think he's a good player. But it is crazy that someone from Brentford's playing for Brazil. You know, imagine telling someone that like 10 years ago. That's crazy. Morocco on the attack again. They are relentless at the moment. Mazraoui. Keeping it moving. And trying to make a passing behind, but Marquinhos is equal to it. And free kick given the way of Brazil once more. So the only thing about tea, you gotta drink it while it's warm, obviously. But when you're doing a watch-along, I haven't really thought that through. Marquinhos. Out to the right-hand side of defence. Leo Conte have Cunha, Endrick starting. Cunha, he's on the bench, isn't he? I'm pretty sure for Brazil tonight. Great player. And a big part of why United did well last season, of course. There's quite a few United players involved in this one, isn't there? Casemiro. You've got Cunha, of course, as you mentioned. Mazraoui for Morocco. There's a couple. Here's Vinny Jr. First time he's really been involved. To the byline he goes. Chips it back across. Heads go up in the middle. And only Morocco end up getting contact on it in the centre. And it's a good kind of contact as they get it away. But Igor Thiago in the centre there. His eyes lit up. Just gets in front of him. I think he thought about it too much there. Thiago. Any connection, it's 1-0 Brazil. He would have just been waiting for the ball to hit his head and hit the back of the net. Marquinhos now. Back to Alisson. Brazil on the ball. And going direct out to the left hand side. Igor Thiago trying to play it through to Vinicius Jr. Ends up back with Brazil at the back in defence. Here is Gabriel on the ball now. And Brazil just trying to slow the tempo down a little bit here. Trying not to rush it, trying to get a foothold in the game. Carlo Ancelotti obviously won't be happy with how much Morocco dominated the early stages of the game. And that long ball forward there is straight into the arms of Bonu, the Morocco #1. Free kick, Morocco there, fouled by Igor Thiago. And just looking at that chance again, oh, Thiago is so close. He just mistimes it, doesn't he? Just mistimes his head up. Yeah, I'm gutted Neymar's injured, man. He is going to play in this World Cup though, fingers crossed, as long as his, of course, recovery goes well. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing Neymar. Haven't kept tabs on him at all, really, since he left, what was it, PSG, and then he went to, did he go to Saudi Arabia as well? Would be easier watching this World Cup if I didn't feel fatigued. Yeah, I know, we're just tired all the time, aren't we, with all the games. It's like forcing yourself to wake up in the morning just to watch Australia, Turkey. That would be a challenge. But a challenge accepted. Ball out to the right hand side here for Brazil. Their latest attack being formed on this right hand side. Before going back. 60.5 minutes played. Any questions in the chat? Get them in about the World Cup. Josh says, I was dozing off a bit at 6 PM. Yeah, it's going to mess all of our sleep schedules up for a month, isn't it? But it'll all be worth it. You have to wait 4 years for the next one. Think about it that way. 4 years older. You know, I was 16 the last time the World Cup was on. Rafinha's header, and it's into the gloves of Bonu. Almost dropped there for Igor Thiago. Brazil starting to come into their own here in this game. Paqueta. Pass is intercepted. Casemiro picks up the pieces. And suddenly it's Morocco doing the defending now. Gabriel. Pass finds Mazraoui instead of any Brazilian player. Who do you think has been the biggest surprise out of the teams that have played so far? I wouldn't say Mexico is a surprise. South Korea, Czechia, I predicted it. Brazil still picking the pockets here of Morocco. And they're getting closer and closer to Bonu's goal. Thinking about anyone else that surprised me. I think Qatar surprised me actually. Didn't expect them to be as decent as they were, to be fair. That goalkeeper was actually pretty good. I think they've been the biggest shock so far. And maybe... No, I'd just go with Qatar really in the opening games. Just Qatar. What about you guys in the chat? Let us know. Here we go then. Corner for Brazil. Their first of the game. From the far side. Taking their time over it though. Bruno Guimaraes. Into the box it goes. Away. Edge of the box. Vinny Jr. Paqueta. Shot blocked. Forced back by El Canouse. And El Canouse is absolutely rapid there. Sprinting to apply the press. Forcing Brazil back to Alisson. Who will wait for his side to get back organised before moving the ball on. If Brazil win this, and New York Knicks win their NBA final, New York is going to turn into, let me see, yeah. Don't watch much NBA. Isn't there a boxing match on right now, isn't there, as well? Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall is the main event of it, isn't there? I'm pretty sure. One 0 Morocco. Absolutely limbs. Morocco take the lead. I was too busy dying. But Morocco leads. He's chipped Alisson. And I think it's Sabri with the goal. Sabri. What a finish in the end. I'll talk you through the goal now, but what a start for Morocco. Just when Brazil was starting to, grow into this one. Morocco, ball through the centre between Marquinhos and Gabriel. He's got the pace to beat them. Alisson come rushing out of his goal as well, but Sabri just chips it over and it ends up in the back of Brazil's net, and it's 1-0 Morocco now. Great finish, clinical, and Morocco leads here against Brazil. Wow, what a start to the game. Wow. Well, we said this would be a blockbuster game, really. And it's got a blockbuster start to it. Wow. Excellent finish. Bad defending. A combination of both, I think. It's a great finish under the circumstances. But for two of the best centre-backs in the world, Marquinhos and Gabriel, to be beaten by a through ball like that in between them, yeah, not ideal. And now we're going to go across for the first hydration break of the game. Wow, what a goal. And no doubt they're going to show a highlight of it now. Wow. Some finish. And setting some expectation on the rest of this game. Wow, wow, wow. What a start to the game. That is incredible. Morocco leading Brazil. Another shock on the hands here. Brazil are a lot of people's favourites for the World Cup as well, to be fair. Thought Brazil weren't going to be as good as people thought, but not this bad. Yeah, I didn't think they would win it or go. I think they'll go far still. I think they'll grow into it, but they have been really poor starting off. Or have Morocco just been that good? I'm not sure. Fantastic goal, by the way. What a finish. Yeah, Lurkon says, honestly, I think Brazil centre-backs are rubbish. Really? Nah, I think Gabriel's one of the best in the world. I think Marquinhos is hanging on a little bit. I still think he's very good. He walks into every Premier League side's backline. I'd struggle to name 5 better centre-backs than Gabriel, though. What a start to the game, though. What a start, people. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Help push the stream out as well. And keep on chatting in the chat. It goes a long way in the stream getting pushed out to more and more people. And then the more people that join, of course, the more people for everyone in the chat to talk to. So a win-win, really. Yeah, Murillo, I'm surprised he didn't get called up, to be fair. I agree with that, Murillo. The thing is, though, with Brazil, it's a bit like England in terms of, like, so many incredible players in a certain bracket. So for England, it was, of course, midfield, where they had midfield and the wings, where they had Foden and Palmer missing out. And Brazil, it's, you know, the defence, where they've got a lot of talent and players have to miss out. But it is crazy, though, how countries are so stacked in certain positions. I don't know. I don't think how these managers manage squad to this quality. Yeah, that's true. But Ancelotti is one of the biggest managers around, really, isn't he? So you bet your money on him being able to live up. I think Brazil just need to settle down a little bit. Spain and France did it best as of recently. Yeah, 100%. Although France in recent competitions have been a little disappointing, I will say, for the squad they have. I'm forgetting, of course, the last World Cup where they, of course, come second. Even in that World Cup, though, they weren't that good, France, I don't think. Until, like, the final, where they really put on a show. I don't look back on the World Cup 22 and think, oh, France were actually really good and they just didn't get anything from it. Lurkon says, wingers are England's weakest position. Interesting one. I'm trying to think, I can't really think of a weak position. But Brazil have to come back into this one now, which makes for hopefully a bit of a more entertaining contest, because I don't think Morocco are going to settle for 1-0. They're going to win the second and the third. And they're going forward again here on the right with Diaz. Finding Hakimi on the overlap. Brazil. Standing strong. Pushing Morocco back. Brazil are unbeaten in 20 opening games at the World Cup. Last time they lost their opening game was 1934. So in the second ever World Cup, Brazil lost their opening game, and they haven't lost their opening game in a World Cup since. That is absolutely crazy. What a stat. Thank you for that, Honey Gun. That is crazy. I'm trying everything just to try and help my throat not be so sore. So, apologies for the racket. I know it is right next to the microphone. Got some sweets though. So they have the, let me know if you tried them. The strawberry flavoured shades. Look absolutely brilliant, don't they? I'll go a bit closer. Oh, they are nice. Proper strawberry flavour there. So, free kick for Morocco here. Hakimi to take. The Moroccan captain, number 2. One arm in the air. In it goes. Flicked on at the front post towards the back and away by Gabriel. Only as far as the back post. Now moving out of the box. Going back in they go. Goes down. Still alive though. Brazil can't clear their lines. And honestly, it's like... I can't describe the action. It's so difficult because it's at 100 miles an hour at the moment. There's so much going on. And as soon as you finish one thing, something else starts. It's crazy. That's the fun of this game at the moment though. And we'll adapt to that. But it's even harder when you're a little bit unwell doing this. Yeah, Brazil in midfield, they're just getting overrun here, aren't they? On the right hand side, Brahim Diaz. Can't get past Gabriel. Not many can in the world. I'm dying. Oh my god, this illness is doing my end. Oh my god. It is so hot in here, isn't it? Choking live. Not on my bingo card this year. Yeah, I agree, Luke, on Casemiro not being great, is he? Eyes have watered every time, man. Here's Brazil. Edge of the box. Trying to play it through. Here's Vinny Jr. 1-1. Vinny Jr. Great goal. And just as Josh put it in the chat, it is 1-1. Oh my god, this is so painful doing a stream dying, man. 1-1. Right guys, I'm going to run downstairs and get some tablets. It's going to be 2 seconds. Please stay in the chat. I'll literally be 2 seconds. 2 secs. Right, there we go. Didn't even realise the microphone was muted. We are back. Went to go take some tablets, so apologies about that little break, but we didn't miss anything. It's still 1-1. Decided I didn't want to die on stream, so apologies for the break, but we are back, and it's still 1-1 in this one as well. Ball with Allison. To be honest, hopefully I feel a little bit better by the end of this one. I'm 50-50 on doing the Scotland game because I really want to do it. But if I'm not feeling great, it's pointless me doing it because if I'm not feeling great. We'll see how I feel at the end of this one though. Fingers crossed, tablets kick in and help me. Only some paracetamol, but still. Brazil side may not have been at the best this game, but they have players that can create a moment of magic. Absolutely. Vinny Jr. there, great goal. Some finish as well. But he's a player that delivers in the big moments. Just like Rafinha. And Brazil need them players. And they step up when it matters most in this one at the World Cup. Oh yeah, Brazil attacking wise have got an incredible amount of quality. I mean, even on the bench as well for them. On the bench they're stacked as well, aren't they? On the bench. Even Fabinho's on the bench. I did not realise he got called up. But Hendrick, Martinelli, Hendrik, Cunha, Rayan as well, who was at Bournemouth, of course. He'll go far. He's a good player, Rayan. Bournemouth player. Oh, free kick, Morocco. Casemiro pulls his man down. Look, I'm a very big fan of Rayan. Yeah, good player, isn't he? Really good player. So Casemiro in the buck. Annoyed because he only cost ball of 25 mil. Wow. So you could basically buy 5 of them when Man City cough up a little bit more money. For Elliot Anderson, of course. So free kick here for Morocco from the right hand side. They go short from it. Finding Hakimi. Can't keep it in play. Goal kick Allison. And Brazil. Good defending there from Vinny Jr. as well. (113 kilometres an hour). Vinny Jr.'s goal. Not bad at all, is it? Not bad at all. Sending Brazil crazy at the World Cup. Morocco midfielder, number 24, saying that he got elbowed in the face. Referee saying it didn't happen. Here's Paqueta. In midfield now. Brazil trying to build up and turn this game on its head before half time potentially. Rafinha can't get past Mazraoui. Mazraoui smashes it into the middle of the pitch. Picked back up by Brazil. And somehow Morocco still have the ball. Incredible there. As they march on through in midfield. Up towards Saibari, and Saibari there. Not able to get on the end of it. As the pass is behind them. Ball on the left hand side now. With a Brazil throw-in. Taken quickly. To Vinny Jr. Straight away looking to go forward. Really nice play there by Vinny Jr. And he's heavy touch there. Just let him down. But Ibanez right back into Casemiro. No, Ibanez again on the right. Up towards Igor Thiago, holding the play up. But beaten to it by Riyadh. The Crystal Palace man, of course. The guy with long hair's been class. The number 6 of Morocco, you mean? The number 6. Bouadi. Bouadi has been great, isn't he? Yeah, I've noticed that as well, mate. Looks really good too, doesn't he? And Lucon's noticed it as well. Everyone's noticing it. I don't think there's anyone in the Morocco squad that hasn't looked good though, to be fair. Yeah, if it's number 6, it's Bouadi. Well, looking at the other players, I don't know any other one you could think of with long hair. He's literally got an afro. Everyone else has got short hair, so it must be him. Oh, he changed from France to Morocco, right? I did not know that. Ball knowledge there from Lurcon. Yeah, he has been good, hasn't he? Been really good. Ball in midfield with Morocco. Skipping past the challengers of Brazil. Really good work rate there to win the ball back. Brahim Diaz. Got Hakimi on the far side. Into the box it goes. And away by Brazil. Igor Thiago getting involved in the defensive duties. And they win a free kick as a result. Honeygun taking his time to realise Mazraoui's had a haircut. He has indeed had a trim. So 42 minutes played there, not long until the break here. Ibanez on the right hand side. Bruno Guimaraes somehow keeps the ball in play against Mazraoui. Bruno Guimaraes. Ball into the centre, it's a tame cross. And Bouadi wins it back. Really strong tackle. Morocco trying to progress and they win a free kick to the halfway line. Clear foul. Ibanez has just pushed him completely off the ball. Clear foul. And he's into the referee's book. Roger Ibanez. And the easiest yellow card you'll ever see given. Morocco lose possession. Brazil go forward. On the left hand side. Brazil looking to go back though and recycle play. Vinny Jr. loses the ball. Brahim Diaz is skipping the challenges now as Morocco look to come forward. He loses the ball. Paqueta wins it back. And Casemiro looks to go forward. Rafinha dispossessed but wins a free kick. El Khanous that time with the challenge. So free kick Brazil then. Look on hoping that Danilo will come on. Free kick Brazil before half time. Can they take the lead here? Into the left hand side it goes, away by Bernardi. And Morocco looking to break here. 4 minutes added on to the end of the first half. Four minutes added on. Morocco up the other end quickly. Yeah, Rafinha has been quiet. I've never understood the hype of Rafinha. I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's world class. He wasn't too impressive for me at Leeds, but yeah, everyone saw him differently, didn't they? I guess if you watch Leeds every week, you probably understood his quality, but I've never really seen much of Rafinha's quality, to be honest. I do think he's a good player, but I don't think he's world class, let's say. It's a shame we go from this game, which has been so good, to Haiti versus Scotland. I do think that would be a good one. Haiti have got Ruben Providence, don't they? He was on trial with Swansea for one game this time last year against Rio Ave, or 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, wasn't it? Oh, Paqueta with the acrobatics, and it's just saved by Bonu. Would have been one of the goals of the tournament if that went in. Good delivery, Paqueta on the spin, the acrobatics, and a great save by Bonu. First time I noticed him. Yes, same mate. Rafinha has been very quiet, hasn't he? So far I've been impressed with Quinones from Mexico, Lee Kang from South Korea. Laram was decent for Canada when he came on. Balogun for America, and Qatar keeper. And Bouadi. Yeah, sounds about right. The standout so far. Sounds about right. Trying to think anyone I'd add to that list as well. The number 6 for Mexico was impressive for me as well. I can't think of his name. It begins with an L. It was like only a 4-letter name or something like that. But he was good. Mexico's number 6, I'm pretty sure it was. He's a defensive midfielder. He started against South Korea. He was impressive. Trying to think who else. Who else has impressed me? Canada. Back to this game shortly for the last 60 seconds of the first half. Ah, Lira. Yeah, it is. It's Lira. Well done there, go on. Thank you for pulling that name out. Yeah, nothing come from that Brazil attack. Yeah, Hakimi there, brilliant challenge on Vinicius Jr. Was always going to be a big battle in this game. Free kick to Morocco. Bonu to take. Brought down well by Marquinhos. And back to the keeper it goes, and that is the half-time whistle in this one. Brazil-Morocco level at the break. In this one, in the USA, they are level. It started off with a Sabari chip on the goalkeeper to open the scoring here. An incredible goal, but matched evenly by Vinicius Jr. just 11 minutes later. And that's how we go in level here at the break in New York City. What a half of football it has been in that first half. Let me know your thoughts as well. I'm just going to go top my water up and we will be back after that. So enjoy some music for 2 minutes. Right then, guys, I am back. Apologies for the long break, but we are back. Hopefully you like the new screen as well. I thought while I was on a break, may as well treat you all to the new screen. Yeah, interesting half. I think Morocco definitely the better of the two sides, but Brazil relying on their quality. And it's, favoured them in that sense because they are level. And, of course, you're not losing. It's not that bad of a thing against the best other side in the group, let's say, in Morocco. So overall I don't think Brazil will be too frustrated on the first half. I think Morocco will be very pleased on the first half. But of course all that's now behind them and we look forward to the second half as well. I'm going to turn my light off there. Went downstairs and I completely forgot it was all pitch black as well. So yeah, such a strange World Cup. I thought Qatar was going to be a strange one because it was in the winter, of course, just before Christmas as well. That was really strange. But this one is strange as well because we're not really used to watching games like this. I think of the Brazil World Cup in 2014. I think that 2014 in my lifetime has been the best World Cup without a doubt. 22 was Qatar, just wasn't a fan of it, didn't really feel like a World Cup. 2018 Russia, yeah, it was okay, but, it wasn't, the hype was starting to die at that point around it, and football was getting a bit more predictable. But it was still a decent World Cup, it wasn't awful. 2014 was, I think, the best, and then 2010 is just proper football vibes, isn't it, 2010? And then I don't remember anything before that. In fact, before that, it was the year I was born. So 2014 was definitely the best World Cup I've actually remember fully watching as well. It's crazy to think I was only 8 in 2014 and now somehow in 20. Well, obviously the math adds up, but it's just absolutely crazy to think of. But yeah. Good half of football. Hopefully it continues into the second half. I'm going to have to actually probably be a little bit quieter for the second half because it's not just me in the house, so I do need to be quiet. It's not as easy as just chucking a pair of headphones in. Let's see if I can get this out of shot. Oh, I thought it disconnected then. I was going to say, you are kidding me. There we go. If I push it just out of shot. There we go. That's alright, isn't it? Hopefully you can all still hear me clearly as well. There we go. We've got some comments in as well. I'd be looking to take off Rafinha, Thiago and Casemiro first, says Lurkon. Yeah, to be fair. Rafinha hasn't done much. Casemiro's been caught sleeping on the ball, hasn't he? And then you got Thiago. I disagree with Thiago, I would have to say. I do think Thiago deserves a bit longer to go. Wouldn't take him off this early. But I agree on the other two. Honestly, seen a lot of Spain hype, but not for me. It doesn't seem to go far. I'm being honest. Wow, I think Spain will personally. They got Yamal and Nico, Rodri, Ballon d'Or winner, Pedri, Gavi, of course. Defensively as well, I think they're good, and they play really nice attacking football. So I do think they'll. I think they'll do pretty well. I'm really debating whether to do the Scotland stream at 2 AM because obviously I really want to. I just obviously don't want to be coughing throughout the whole stream. But obviously it's Scotland's most winnable game. I don't know what to do. Let me know in the chat if you would end up staying up to watch the Scotland stream if I was to do it. Vinny is never happy with the ref, is he? No, he's not. That's something we're definitely used to. He always has something to say against the referee. Also, you can see Morocco winning if Brazil don't make changes quick. I can see Morocco winning, especially after that first half. They were absolutely brilliant, weren't they? It is crazy, bro. 20 in October this year. It doesn't feel real. It's mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. I might have to watch it, but loads of stress on doing a Watchalong, mate. Need a bit of a break. Yeah, it's the thing that it's Scotland's most winnable game, and it's one of the home nations, which is why I really wanted to do it. I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel at the end of the game. I really want to do it, but obviously I don't want to be coughing throughout the whole stream. I'm definitely going to watch it. It's just I wanted to do a stream with it as well. You know, I was rushing to get the my PC built in time for the World Cup, which is why everything works so smooth now. Everything looks a lot better as well. But it's just a shame. I've come ill at the worst time possible, man. It's so annoying how it all works out. But that's life, isn't it, I guess. But fingers crossed this goes over the weekend now, because I've missed enough as it is. I do think there is going to be a change. Danilo coming on in the second half for Brazil. Look on, they're listening to you, mate. Don't think I'll be watching the Scotland game if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's fair enough, Lurkon. Fair enough. No worries at all. Australia, Turkey, 5 AM, guys. So, ready for the second half then. Brazil versus Morocco. I did think for the World Cup streams that we'd be getting, you know, thank you everyone that is in here, but I did think we would be getting higher viewers. Maybe it's because it's on TV, I guess. I'm not really sure. And usually it's on either Sky or behind a paywall. But I was expecting a few more. But that is the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? But you can't just give up when it's not going your way, I guess. You've got to keep on going. That's always been my mentality. It's the wrong Danilo, is it? I only give a quick glance. Which Danilo is it? Which Danilo is coming on? Oh, I think it's Danilo number 18, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's all I saw. Oh no, it's number 17 Danilo. There's too many, man. Oh, number 17 is Fabinho, so... And then Casemiro and Ibanez off. Danilo 13. And Fabinho on. So you wanted number 18. The right back Danilo. Yeah, he was the one at City, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure. Yes, he was at City. He did well at Juventus. Was it Porto? I'm pretty sure. He was definitely at City. I remember him under Pep Guardiola. Right. Oh, forgot to start the timer for the second half, but we are underway here. We were second ahead, so 15, 16, 17, 20. There we go, yeah. We are in sync with the TV. The timer on screen. Straight away, Brazil on the ball. Moving it from right to left. I remember him from being at Juventus. I think he might be there. But good subs for Brazil. Yeah, Ibanez in the first half wasn't that impressive, was he? But then most of Brazil weren't that impressive in the first half either, so you can't really look into it too much. Of course, Vinny Jr. got the goal, but he didn't really do much apart from that in the first half either, so most of Brazil were pretty poor. Welcome in, Joe. How are we doing, mate? Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you in here. Thank you very much for joining. Minton Prime Monk Gauge. Here we go then. Corner kick for Brazil. About to come in from the far side. Minton getting old, hits hard. Does indeed, does indeed. And it goes front post, it goes through and through a wall. Marquinhos says it's a corner. And it is going to be awarded as a second corner. It was fired into the crowd and in the end put behind for a second Brazil corner. From the same side, Paqueta to take. Left footed and it goes all the way through the crowd this time. Vinny Jr. will collect. Will look to whip it back in and he's read by Hakimi. Hakimi to Brahim Diaz. Down line he goes and bodied off the ball by Fabinho. Good bro, how are you? Good to hear you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Was fine until the start of this week. And I picked up a flu, I think it is. And it's just got worse every single day. So that's why I'm not feeling 100%, which is really, really, really annoying. Because it's, of course, the World Cup and I want to do a lot of World Cup content. And obviously when I'm ill, I can't give it my best shot. So that's really annoying me. But apart from that, I'm well. I'm good. Also got the Goals Galore top on as well, guys. I'm trying to wear these now in as many streams and videos as I can remember to. I've got a few of them. So it's pretty good. Glad I didn't just get one. So now when I'm wearing one, the other one could go for a quick wash and then substitution. Chuck this one in the wash after this and grab the other one ready for tomorrow. Cheers, Joe. Appreciate that, mate. Oh, very nice, Josh. Very nice. Yeah, what time is the England game on Wednesday? Is that Wednesday morning? Is it Wednesday evening? Someone let me know. I haven't really looked ahead that far yet. Wednesday's the 17th. I'm pretty sure. It's my sister's birthday on Tuesday, and that's the 16th. I think it's definitely the 16th. I think it's Tuesday. So I'm not sure if there'll be any content on Tuesday, whether I'm well or still unwell. 9 PM. Oh, okay, it's not too bad then. That's actually okay, to be fair. 2 AM. 2 AM. 9 PM's not bad. It's not as bad as Scotland having theirs at 2 AM. That's what I'm trying to say. My brain's just not clicking at the moment. After this, the next game I think I'll watch is Ivory Coast vs Ecuador. When's that, mate? When's that? Let me have a quick look. Brazil looking to counter here. On the left with Vinny Jr. Oh, yeah, good choice, Lucan. Good choice. I tell you what, Netherlands Japan will be a surprise. Japan will win that, I think. That'll be a good game. Netherlands Japan. But Ecuador Ivory Coast will be a cracker as well. You're not wrong there. Brazil on the ball in midfield. Marquinhos on the right. Playing it through. Down the right wing towards Rafinha, but he can't do anything. To be fair, Vinny Jr. and Rafinha are very good, but equally Mazraoui and Hakimi very difficult to beat. You know, they are very good fullbacks, so not going to be easy for the Brazilian wingers to dominate the wings. They've got very tough players to get past. I pray for Haiti versus these two sides. I think Morocco play Haiti next, and then Brazil have Haiti as the last game. I'm pretty sure. Scotland, Brazil, then Morocco. So Brazil is the next game for Haiti. I got it the wrong way around. Morocco might absolutely smash them, but they might already be qualified by that point, so they might not pick their first side. Germany, Curacao at 6 PM tomorrow. Got work on Monday. Oh, very nice, honey gun. 6 PM tomorrow. That's quite early, actually. It's 6 and then 9, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what stream I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm still undecided about the Scotland game. Here's Fabinho. Out to the right hand side. Netherlands, Japan. For some reason, I'm not really excited about that Netherlands. Another team I just don't see doing well this year. I don't see Netherlands doing well either, but I think Japan. I do think Japan will do well. Here's Vinny Jr. cutting inside on the right. Goes down. Thiago leaves it for Vinny Jr. Hakimi steps back in. I tell you what, this game's starting to open up a little bit now. Starting to open up a little bit. .54 minutes played now. Those Brazil fans enjoying their time in the USA. Japan don't score many, so it won't be like a 1-0 probably. Yeah. That's exactly how I think it will end. 1-0 Japan. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the Scotland game, guys. I think I decided. I'm just not feeling great for it. So, sorry if anyone was looking forward to the Scotland game. I'm still going to watch it, 100%. Just a bit gutted I won't be streaming it. But, yeah, I'm just too ill to. But as soon as I'm well enough, we'll do the next Scotland game after I'm feeling better. It's just pointless me staying up even longer to do another stream instead of getting a bit of rest and just chilling and watching it. So apologies for anyone looking forward to that, but we won't be doing it today. I am gutted though because it's their most winnable game as well, and I always love Scotland as well. Scotland in the Euros are absolutely brilliant, and I was looking forward to them so much in the World Cup. It's so annoying, once every 4 years, but why do I have to get ill on this particular week? I don't think I've been ill like this properly for at least a year. My immune system's usually pretty good. Absolutely gutted, man. I was really looking forward to doing all the World Cup content, man. No one ever will understand the amount of planning I put into this, and then for an illness to ruin it all. So annoying. Anyway, we're still doing this game, aren't we? Brazil, Morocco. Still 34 minutes to go. Still level at the moment as well. At 1-1. Morocco go... Oh my god. Hugo Thiago has just given his audition, in case his football career doesn't go well, to be a bouncer. He has sent the Moroccan 24 onto a different planet there. New meaning of shoulder to shoulder. He's killed him. The Moroccan 24, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one actually. The number 24 has been sent to a new nation. But Morocco being brave there, trying to play out from the back against Brazil as well. It's crazy. Free kick Morocco. Bonu to take. Out to the right hand side. Brahim Diaz doing really well here actually. And Paqueta wins the ball back instead. Brahim Diaz says he's caught an arm to the face. Play still continues for now, while VAR definitely would be looking at that in the background. Hopefully you're better for the New Zealand watch. When's the New Zealand game? New Zealand play... New Zealand don't play for days, do they? Iran, New Zealand, Group G on 16th of June, 2 AM. Okay. So Monday to Tuesday. Fingers crossed then, that would be a good game to do. New Zealand's going to watch Marko Stamenic. I mean, I hope I'm well by that day. Sister's birthday, so I have no choice but to be okay. Some clips of a fan at the USA game jumping down from the stands and immediately getting dragged down by stewards. Fogged and causing chaos. Wow, that is pretty crazy. Jumping down from the stands. Stewards are on to him. Stewards earning their wages. New Zealand, Belgium was 4. I think they're trying to accommodate, aren't they, Australia and New Zealand's time, so it's not a ridiculous time for everyone watching back home. And then you've got Scotland. 2 AM. Well, to be fair, I guess 2 AM is not the worst, is it? I wanted to see how Bindon got on. Yeah, of course, Bindon. I tell you what, look on. Whatever we paid for Stamenic, we need to sell you. We need to send you another amount of money for him. Another transfer fee on top of what we already paid. Absolutely brilliant. The only thing is he picks up a yellow card every single game, but my word, he's brilliant. Josh says, I can't stand Americans, to be honest. No holding back there from Josh. As with 5 stewards, he tried to trick them. What way he was cutting? Oh dear. No doubt I'll see that that clip as soon as I finish the stream. No doubt at all. And a double change here for Brazil. Mateus Cunha coming on as well, and Lucas Paqueta coming off. So Ancelotti rolling the dice again, and Igor Thiago coming off as well as Paqueta. Cunha on. And Luis Henrique on as well. So Henrique and Cunha on for Brazil. Is that going to be enough to get Brazil 3 points in this match? Stamenic was just an Olympiacos signing. We signed him. Signing for around 4-5 mil. That's crazy. I think we got him off you for about 2, didn't we? It was in the region of 2 million. So if we sign him for 2.5, we should send you another 2.5 mil for him. He's that good. He wears his heart on his sleeve as well, doesn't he? Fights for the badge, brilliant. Smart subs for Brazil. Luis Henrique, meant to be quite good. I've heard the name, but I don't think I've ever seen him play, to be honest. So we'll see if he's any good. Don't think I've ever seen him play. It doesn't ring a bell anyway. The name does. Wales would have been good to have in the World Cup. See Josh in play. I'm gutted we're not in it, because we would have taken Bosnia's place obviously from the playoffs. So we would have had Qatar, Switzerland and Canada. I think we would have beaten Qatar. I would said before the game we would have lost to Switzerland, but with the amount of missed chances they had, and with how Qatar played against them, I actually think we could have got something. Fabinho's got a mouthful of blood there. Not sure what's happened there. And Canada, I think we would have got a point against. So I do think we would have got out the group there. Subs for Morocco as well here. I remember Coventry were all after Stamenic, then we come in and hijacked it. Oh, right. Yeah, Coventry fans hate Stamenic now when we played him. Yeah, they're not a fan of Stamenic. It's quite funny though. But obviously they got Grimes off us then, didn't they? They got Grimes, we got Stamenic. I don't mind it, to be honest. I think Stamenic is younger, isn't he? So younger, definitely more physical. Not as good on the ball. Grimes was brilliant, but always got a good times got to come to an end, don't they? Talbi and El Murabi. I'm not even going to pronounce that one. Talbi's coming on, and number 15 here for Morocco. Our Welsh magician. Yes, Sheehan, brilliant. Come back to Swansea. It's crazy Bolton had Sheehan and Ethan Irhaon at the start of the season. I think that's how you say his name anyway. I never actually know how to say his name. But good player for Bolton. Didn't see much of the League One season this year, to be honest. But I don't think Ethan Irhaon features as much as I thought he would have for Bolton. Brazil currently down to 10 men due to Fabinho receiving some treatment. Obviously it's a nosebleed actually, not a bleed in the mouth. So they're just trying to help clot the blood. and stop the flow and loss of blood. Be interesting to see how that actually happened, though. I don't remember him getting into a big tackle. Brazil on the right hand side, going forward. Cunha against Riyadh. Cunha doing well, but Morocco win it back. Erhan is Scottish. Yeah, he is Scottish. Yeah, I didn't know he was Scottish. I knew he was. I thought he was English, to be honest. I knew he wasn't Welsh anyway. So approaching the second hydration break of the game, by the way. Any second. Second half has been a little bit flat, but Brazil have been better in the second half. Morocco haven't been forward as anywhere near as much as they were in the first half. So Ancelotti changed it quite a bit in this one at the break. Ball on the far side. Brazil in the box. Across the face of goal. No one able to get any contact on the ball as it was flying through. But much better from Brazil at the moment. Much better. And they're looking a threat every time they come forward now. Which is great to see, of course. Free kick Morocco in midfield. Players still down. And Fabinho back on the pitch as well for Brazil, just to let you know. Surprised he kept Rafinha on. Yeah, same. He's not really done much. Koza Dubry got a bright future. Oh, Koza Dubry. I hope Swans go in for him, to be honest, mate. In the summer. I would love Koza Dubry at Swans on loan. Or even a permanent, that'd be better. But we cannot go into next season starting Ronaldo on the right hand side. If Ronaldo starts more than 4 games next season at Swansea, it's a disgrace. Well, more than 1 really. He cannot start next season. Ronaldo's dreadful, unless he has the summer of his life and actually improves his technical ability, but last year just gone, he was absolutely dreadful. But yeah, I'd like Koza Dubry. His finishing is incredible. That's what we need, our wingers at Swansea. We never have good wingers. Since Dyer, Routledge and Montero, we haven't really had a good winger, have we? Ayew as well, you could count under that on the right hand side. Ayew was our last good winger. We just don't have a good track record of signing wingers. Zidane and Nusa's meant to be pretty good, but he's just injury prone, so he never gets going. Ji Sung's actually decent, but I prefer him more as inside 10 instead of a classic winger. We are at the hydration break, by the way, guys. Paul Clement involved in Carlo Ancelotti's Brazil backroom staff. Little throwback to 2017 Swans. I'm hoping if Abbott and Bindon aren't ready, we send them to Lincoln. Repeat the Jono trick. Who else did Forest loan out to Lincoln with Brennan Johnson? I tell you, I can see Abbott going to Lincoln. And Bindon, to be fair, actually. Lincoln, good club, but I don't know why Skubala left them. That was really strange. Whoever gets him as a class chant for him as well, made by us. Gotta love it. I think this might be one of the best stadiums at the World Cup, you know. That is one thing I will give the US. And Mexico and Canada, their stadiums are absolutely brilliant. They know how to build a good stadium. But obviously they're all made for the other type of football. Which isn't too bad, of course, it's their sport, so, you know, fair enough. But imagine if we had some of these stadiums in the UK. I know we got our Old Traffords, our Etihads, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the Emirates. But can you imagine having something like this in the UK? It'd be absolutely crazy. Rogers, with who's at City at the time. Yes, of course, Morgan Rogers. No, you are right. That's who I thought. I knew there was another big player that year with Brennan Johnson at Lincoln. Yep, it was Rogers. Yes, Honeygun, there is. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that one. That's what I mean. It's just I think in the UK, all the stadiums are all the same, aren't they? For the big clubs, um, like Arsenal Stadium, I like it, but then if someone else goes and has a similar design, it becomes boring then, doesn't it? Man United's new stadium plan looks pretty good, but it's just taking away the history of Old Trafford, I think. Morocco are through and goal, and it's a good block. It was Saibari. He was offside in the end, so it wouldn't count it anyway. No, it definitely doesn't have the money for it. You'd have to get the owners to pay for it, and you'd have to be stinking rich because these stadiums cost like £1.5 billion to make. So yeah, it's a lot of money in it. So the UK would never be able to help contribute to it. Final 18 minutes of this one. But it would be great to have like a stadium like this for, I don't know, Chelsea or someone. Chelsea after they move out of Stamford Bridge, which would be a very sad day. But if they move to a stadium like this, it'd be absolutely crazy, wouldn't it? Liverpool will never move out of Anfield, will they? City now, they're at the Etihad for the rest of our lifetime. Arsenal the same, they won't move now. And same will be most of our clubs as well. I don't think any. Well, Swans will get a new stadium in my lifetime. Which is gutting because, of course, the stadium opened the year I was born, which is gutting because I was so close to being able to see the stadium we had before and actually see the move. When West Ham moved stadiums, that was pretty good. I show speed as an attendance, shaking a lot of people's hands. Showing them his abs. He's been hitting the gym. Yeah, someone really rich. You'd have to be stinking rich to afford a stadium like this. It would create a lot of jobs though, that's for sure. Think of the amount of stewards they have on a game like this. It is quite crazy actually the amount of jobs football opens up. Morocco, out to the left hand side they go. Looking for a winner in this one. They haven't been forward in a long time, but here's Mazraoui into the box away by Gabriel. Get the ball out of there. Welcome in, Randad. How we doing, mate? Good to see you in here. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm okay. I've had a bit of an illness since start of the week. And you probably tell in my voice as well. But it's really annoying because I was fine for I haven't been this ill for about a year now, which is gutting. Because I was really looking forward to doing a lot of coverage for the World Cup, put a lot of passion into it. But right now I just simply can't because I'm ill. But apart from that, I'm okay. Thank you very much for joining, mate. And yeah, hopefully you're all safe and well. And let me know your thoughts on the World Cup so far. You enjoying it? And any shock sides, any teams that have surprised you so far? And I bet you're looking forward to the England game on was it Wednesday against Croatia. So best luck to England as well. And yeah, thank you very much for joining. Goes a long way. Appreciate it. 15 minutes to go in this one. in New York. Brazil. We're behind against Morocco for 11 minutes, but Vinny Jr. come up with a moment of magic to level things up for Brazil and Carlo Ancelotti. And he's just given the ball away there to Hakimi. Into midfield it goes. Mazraoui now on the left hand side. He decides to go backwards. Lurkon says Vint Marinakis wanted to move us. Fair enough. City Ground's quite an iconic stadium though. Hope if Swans ever get Forest away in the cup, hopefully be a good away trip. I'd like to go there next. Like next stadium, I'm gonna definitely try and do West Ham Stadium. Just to tick it off the list really, because it's going to be quite hard to get there again. Because I think they'll get back to the Prem and probably stay up next time. Here is Saibari on the attack here, Morocco. This one, you know what? I do think we'll probably end 1-1. I don't see either side having enough to win the game. But Morocco will try, and away there by Gabriel at the back post. We have got 13 minutes of the 90 left to play. Boudi on the ball here for Morocco in midfield. Out to the right hand side, they're preparing a double change here, Morocco. Next time the ball leaves the field of play. All the way back to Bono in goal. Seen West Ham going down has costed them 2.5 million tax. Yeah, it was 2.5 million. And everyone in London taxpayers now have to pay an extra 21p. Rafinha's shot and it's into the gloves of Bono. I thought that could have been the chance. But into the gloves of Bono, straight at him. First time in the game that Rafinha has actually done anything, I think. Shame Tottenham didn't go down. Yeah, I would have loved Tottenham away. That would have been crazy, wouldn't it? It would have sold out every single game of the season, wouldn't it, Tottenham away? Just because the plastics of every club would have gone. To be fair, West Ham are a massive club for the Championship though. Last time they were in it, they had to get promoted from the playoffs, so they beat Blackpool in the playoff final. Change for Brazil as well. Number 18, Danilo coming on as well. Look on, it is the other Danilo coming on. Time to get excited, my friend. But a double change for Morocco as well. Mazraoui coming off. Coming off the field here. And El Kanous also being withdrawn for Morocco. And for Brazil, Danilo on for Bruno Guimaraes. Probably not his greatest game for Brazil, Bruno Guimaraes. But definitely not his worst either. It has been quite a close game. The second half has been really, really close as well. So happy for him, praise goals. Luke Holland's his biggest fan. Final 10 minutes here in New York then. Here's Fabinho. Back it goes. A lot of experience on the pitch now for Brazil. Marquinhos to Danilo. Luis Henrique getting involved now. Dispossessed. And now it's Morocco going forward. El Canoes. Into centre, blocked well by Danilo. I'm hoping we can get him back from Botafogo since they haven't paid us yet. Oh, right. Interesting. Vinny Jr. out to the right. Pulls the ball back. Here is Danilo. Left hand side, Santos. Into the box they go, Brazil. Still going. And I think that's going out for a corner, is it? Cunha done really well. And it is a corner. To Morocco's disappointment. Well, the excitement levels are rising here in New York. At the MetLife. Oh, he's reversed his decision. Goal kick instead, not a corner. He did originally say corner. So goal kick then for Morocco. Bonu to take. Short back pass. Here's Cunha. Bonu was there quickest. And Issa Diop. Very lucky there of his back pass to his goalkeeper. Because Cunha was almost there. So lucky. Sorry, it wasn't Cunha. It was Rafinha. Went straight into Barney's shoulder though. Diop, heart in mouth moment there from him. And Barney's just going to have a little bit of treatment first. So a little break in play. Remember, no players can go across to their technical area while the player's down receiving treatment. Let's see if Scotland have released their side yet. Well, there's a break in play. Oh, not officially, no. "36 years since Scotland have won a World Cup game, where they beat Sweden 2-1 in 1990. Looking forward to seeing what times side Steve Clarke plays. Will he go for the classic 5-back as well, as he usually does? Boadu been good today. Wouldn't be shocked if PSG grabbed him. Yeah, some top side will. Definitely. Final 5 minutes of the 90 to be played here. The official Scotland team is on FootMob. Oh, that's what I just checked, but no, it's just the predicted level 11 right now. It's not the official one. not yet anyway. Boadi on the ball now. He looks really good, doesn't he? He'll be one of the players of the tournament. How old is this Boadi? I've never heard of him before today, but mind. He looks so good. Boadi. He's 18. He plays for Lille. He's 18. What? He looks like he's a 24-year-old. He's played 96 games for Lille between 2023 and now. So he joined them when he was 15. Come through the academy though. Wow. Played 3 games for Lille B. They realised how good he was. He's straight into Lille's senior side. He's only played 2 games for Morocco. And before that was playing for France under 21s. Wow. This guy's going to be a good player, isn't he? Just looking at some of his stats. Passing range and in possession, he is so good. And defensive, yeah. Proper DM, isn't he? Proper defensive midfielder. He's going to be one for the future, isn't he? Boadi's 18. Yeah, I can't believe it. He looks a lot older, doesn't he? He looks a lot older. That actually stunned me, mind. He's 2 years younger than me. What? How is that possible? Making me feel even older now. Looks like he's played a good 50 games in Morocco. I know, he looks incredible, doesn't he? Wow. Well, he's going to go right to the top, isn't he? Well, all of a sudden PSG looks a really realistic move, doesn't it? But they've already got the likes of Zara and Emery. Morocco getting a point from this is a credit to them. Should have a good tournament, absolutely. You know, I think Brazil have really improved the second half. They've been a lot better. But I mean that first half an hour as well from Morocco, they were absolutely brilliant and outplayed Brazil for half an hour. And they got their moment to go with it as well. Sabari, off he goes. And on comes Rahami. Rahami, I think it's pronounced. I forgot about Sarah and Emery. Yeah, they've got loads, haven't they? Point is fair. Oh yeah, I'd said point is fair here. 1-1. Some fans caught the ball in the stands and he's not letting go of it. Yes, Morocco's side's really good. Free kick Morocco on the right hand side, looking to get ball in the box before the 90th minute. In it goes. Brought down at the edge of the box. Keeping the ball moving. One back by Luis Henrique. And Brazil player goes down, wins a free kick. Will take us into the 90th minute now. I think we'll have 6. 10 minutes? What? Are you kidding me? 10 minutes added on. How on earth has there been 10 minutes of stoppages? What? Oh, the side's out. He's one of a fullback for Scotland. Gunn, Hickey, Hendry, Hanley, Robertson, McGinn, Ferguson, McTominay, Doak. Here's Rafinha. Pulls it back across. It's gone away through. Shankland and Adams up top. And Ruben Providence starts as well as Belgrade and Hannes Delcroix. And Wilson Isidore for Haiti. So I actually know quite a few players here for Haiti. Hannes Delcroix, Ruben Providence, Belgrade and Wilson Isidore. Didn't know I knew so many of them. Understand what you said earlier. It still doesn't feel like the usual excitement that comes with a World Cup. No, it doesn't, does it? Yeah, first half they were clueless, weren't they? They can't play the same starting 11 in the next game, can they? Corner for Brazil. Cunha to take. The cameraman's just moved the steward out of the way so we can film. In it goes from Cunha. Floated in. Bonu gets something on it. Back out to Cunha. On the left hand side this time. Slips, goes down. Is that another corner? It is indeed. Yeah, I do as well, Josh. I do think England would have... I think they'll lose against Morocco if they have to play them. Morocco was so good in that first half. Oh, Bonu with the save there from Danilo. It looked like Danilo's chance to win it for Brazil. Saved by Bonu. Get Hendrick and Rayan a chance as look on. Yeah, it would be good to see, wouldn't it? Final 7 minutes. Long ball forward for Morocco. They're in the box shit. Good hold up play. Brahim Diaz against Marquinhos. Fake cross, done really well, putting it back on his left foot. Cross blocked and Boadi keeps it moving forward. Morocco go again on the right hand side. Here's Hakimi. Back to Boadi. Into midfield. What a game we have had here, by the way. Definitely been one of the most exciting games of the World Cup so far. Shoulder to shoulder challenge there between Morocco's number 9 and Gabriel. Morocco number 9 tried to claim that Gabriel still in his head. There was nowhere near him. But it has gone out for a corner to Morocco. Is there more excitement to come from this? In it goes for Morocco towards the back post. Away by Marquinhos. Out for a throw into Morocco. Halfway through the added 10 in this one. Long throw. Away by Marquinhos again. And Cunha tries to get it through. Boadi, good play there. Now Talbi getting involved. Morocco believe they've got one more goal in them to win this one. But Sandro wins it back at left back for Brazil, and Vini Jr. can't keep hold of the ball. It is genuinely like watching tennis sometimes. So I just cannot hold on to the ball at the moment. All the way back to Bonu. Hammers it down the pitch. Gabriel, that's not a great header. Fabinho covers up the pieces. Fabinho did really well there, by the way. Yeah, good foul there to commit by Fabinho. Clever one. And now we've got a free kick for Morocco. Moroccan fans praying that this can result in a goal. Chipped in straight into the gloves of Alisson. Too much on it. It's quite a difficult angle though. It's quite central. Ball back to Bonu with Morocco. 2.5 minutes to play here in New York. Long ball forward there for Morocco, held away by Brazil. Morocco still keep going. End up going back though to the halfway as I say that. Here's Riyad. Incredible composure, by the way. Crazy to think he wasn't starting at Crystal Palace when there was Mark Geehee was still around. That is mental to think of, because I think Riyad's a brilliant player. Long shot by Morocco, it's spilt, and another brilliant save by Alisson to deny Morocco the winning goal in this one for sure. What a shot from distance by the number 24 of Morocco. Great save by Alisson, and brilliant reactions to get back up and follow through to deny an easy tap-in. I think the initial shot was going wide, but Alisson had to have it covered. He couldn't be too short. Corner in the 99th minute for Morocco. 2 arms in the air. Hakimi to take. A sea of reds meets a sea of yellow in the middle. Hakimi delivers. Goes all the way through. But will be picked back up here on the far side by Morocco. Still alive in midfield. Final 30 seconds and Morocco have to go back all the way to Bonu. No Boadi. Back to Bonu. Final 15 seconds of the game to play. That could have been the winner. What a chance. Yep. Alisson spilling it, but great recovery from him. That is why he's one of the best in the world, to be fair. And that is it. Full time in this one. It's a fair result. It's an incredible game between Brazil and Morocco. Ancelotti's side rescue a point in their toughest game of the World Cup in the group stage. They share the points And I think both of these sides will go down to goal difference to see who will win the group and who comes second. What a game that was. And a massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in to watch this one as well. In the end, Morocco, crazy dominance in the early stages, get the goal as a reward just after the 20th minute. Chip in Alisson, but of course, 11 minutes later, Vinicius Junior popped up with a moment of quality to equalise for Brazil, and in the second half, Brazil dominated, but Morocco still had their chances, but neither side could get anything from the game. A massive thank you to everyone that has watched the stream today, and hopefully everyone enjoys the Scotland game as well. Thanks to stream, mate. Great game to cover. Enjoy the Scotland game. Get well soon. Thank you very much. Yeah, fingers crossed I can, because it's doing my head in now. So fingers crossed now. Last day of being ill. Tomorrow, all done, and get back on with the content properly, because I really want to be enthusiastic. I just feel like I can't be when I'm constantly ill, coughing and having to blow my nose. It's doing my head in, but fingers crossed. I'm a lot better tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Anyway, massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in today. Really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next very soon, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Good night and goodbye.